Welcome to the Activations with JJ Energy Update for the week of August 2nd, 2021. As I'm sure many of you have heard about, this is quite a special time with the Lionsgate portal opening. And so I've not been unaware of that. I have definitely been paying attention to that and knowing that the apex of that energy will occur on the 8th of August. I decided that I would go ahead and try to tap into some of that energy and especially tap into a Sirian energy. And I actually have never brought through that energy before. So I was quite excited to come on today and do that. Before I get started with the channeling, I just want to remind you that I do have some amazing energy calibrations that I channeled through the Pleiadians. Those are on my YouTube channel only, and they go through many of the different systems of the body. This week, I plan on publishing one for the ocular system, and that is what they are ready to do next, and they told me that, so I will be publishing that this week, and you can check it out on my YouTube channel. In addition, I've continued to do my Ascension Diaries, and will continue to do those both on my YouTube channel and on my podcast. So if you're interested in knowing anything about my spiritual journey, maybe some of the ascension symptoms that I've experienced that probably you've also experienced, I highly recommend that you take a listen to those different episodes. And there is a series there, so there's many going to be coming out. And there are already 4 that I've published, and I plan on doing several more. And so again, if you have a moment, I encourage you to take a listen to those. So let's go ahead and get ready and prepared to bring through this energy. We can do that together, you as a listener and me as the channel, by taking a deep breath and closing your eyes, beginning to relax your body and setting the intention to open your energetic eyes and open your energetic ears to the vibrations which they will be bringing through. Not just the vibrations they'll be bringing through with my voice, but also any energetic vibrations that will come through that accompany that. We come as a race that is very closely connected to the human race. As Sirians, we have been extremely interested in your planet and in the goings-on, especially those events which have been occurring over the last several thousand years, which is but a small moment in the history of your planet. We find ourselves returning to a similar energy to that which was present on your planet at the very beginning of our presence here. We encourage you to relax as we prepare to transmit light language, to calibrate your system to better hear what we have to say. Abu ulanu tatua ashulu unuloto tario avolo alatano hailau do walau banina udila alau iai au budla ashulu utololenai abu Many of you are preparing for change. And a great change is imminent, a much greater change than those which you experienced in this past year. A much greater change to the physical planet. A much greater change to the energy. And even a much greater change to your physical bodies. Many, many people will be blind to these changes. And you may feel alone as you express ideas and sentiments, and they are rejected by many people. Do not discount your energetic perception. Stay connected with your star brothers and sisters, not only us, but any of the beings and races to which you feel connected. Follow your intuition. Begin to reach out to them, for they will lift you, as you will feel somewhat in between two energies. You are the way showers, and you are the forerunners. You are those who are the pioneers of this new age. And that can sometimes be a difficult and lonely path. We encourage you to reach out to communities of like-minded humans that are energetically resonating at the same vibration as you, so that you may collectively gain strength, that you may collectively rise together and make this transition and shift. We remind you that your soul contract involves making this shift. However, not everyone around you has that same soul contract. And you need not look down upon those who are not making the shift, who are seem to be stuck in 3D energies. They are fulfilling their contracts, and you are fulfilling yours. It is extremely important for those who are shifting to abstain from connecting with an air of superiority. It is extremely important for them to remember that we are all one and we are all part of Source. The seeming divisions are just an illusion. They're all part of this experience. And they are not reality. Again, we are all one, we are all Source. If that is the overarching perspective which you tap into, you will not struggle. You will feel the unity and the peace which comes from this great truth. As you begin to seek out a connection to the portal, which is growing in strength and will over the course of the next several days, take some time to go within, to shed any subconscious beliefs which may be preventing you from accessing your true power. And open yourself to step into the powerful being that you truly are. as you step into this energy. You will have the courage to make some decisions which have been weighing on your mind, but you have been afraid to make. You will have the strength to set boundaries, to disconnect from energies and relationships which are no longer serving you. And some of you will even find a new power that gives you the ability to relocate to a place which you have felt connected with for a long time. We are entering a time of great change, but these great changes will not be abrupt. They have been a long time coming, and you have been energetically prepared and calibrated. So when you make these changes, they will feel comfortable. They will fit, just as a glove would fit on your hand. These changes will fit into your life, slide right on, and you will continue forth in your existence and expansion and shift with a feeling of peace and serenity. Many have predicted destruction. Others have predicted calamity. Some have predicted very depressing events will occur. That is a different timeline than the one you have chosen. That is a different timeline than the one you have chosen. We transmit, along with this message, an undercurrent of love, which we invite you to open yourself up to. Thank you for being willing to participate in this message. We now depart and bid you farewell. Okay, that was a very interesting message, and definitely an energy that I have not specifically connected with before. I could feel the difference, but still just a very fascinating energy. It was quite calm, not alarmist in any way. Just, again, very peaceful. And I hope you were able to feel that same undercurrent of love like they mentioned. And I encourage you to listen to this message again, not to hear that which was spoken out loud by me, but to feel the energy of what they said, and maybe even go into a deeper meditative state right before you go to bed and listen to this so that you can receive the activation portion, which again wasn't necessarily spoken, but I definitely felt that energy. As always, thank you so much for joining me for this energy update. And please feel free to reach out if you have a desire to connect to your star family or to your star brothers and sisters, as the Sirians mentioned. I would be happy to help you do so. I just want to make sure I acknowledge that the divinity within me honors the divinity within you. Namaste.